A successful reopening of schools would depend on health and safety teaching procedures, communication, and operation of such school. This was the assertion made by the Director General, Office of Education Quality Assurance, Mrs. Abiola Seriki Ayeni, during the workshop for quality assurance officers on safe schools amidst the COVID-19 pandemic.
That we've come to this time in the process, because we started off with registration and all that stuff, and it seemed like it just stopped there. So this is really preparing for the final stage. This is preparing for the final stage of clearance, where our officers, evaluators will all be going out to issue out clearance for the purpose of COVID-19.
One of the facilitator, Mrs. Okenyifun Ajayi, reveals that the workshop focuses on schools' reopening plan.
We're actually working on evaluating school reopening plans. The office I'm attached with is Holistic Business Solutions, and I am one of their facilitators here today. And it's been an amazing session because everybody's learning what they need to do to keep Lagos State safe, regardless of schools opening in the midst of a pandemic. So it's been a good session.
Another facilitator, Mrs. Olariwaju Oniyiton, CEO, Holistic Business Solution, said the workshop is to review the 4 plans which schools had submitted following an online workshop earlier organized by the Agency for All Schools.
We are here today as the phase 2 of the training of Oeqa officers to help us review the 4 plans that schools have submitted. In order to ensure safe reopening of schools are supposed to go through an online training, and they're supposed to have 4 certificates. But in addition to that, they're supposed to come up with 4 plans to ensure that they are ready to reopen. These 4 plans are health and safety plan, learning plan, operations plan, and data and communications plan.
Speaking to Education Report on TV, the Director General said the Lagos State government places premium on the safety of schools.
So we want to make sure our internal staff are ready and prepared to properly evaluate the plans before another team goes out to evaluate the schools toward clearance. So it requires a lot of flexibility, and of course, as a result, state government knows that continuous sensitization is paramount in ensuring that there's full compliance.
One of the officers, Mr. Adekunle Ekundayo, the Zonal Director, Zone 18 Ikeja, said the workshop had updated his knowledge of evaluation on COVID-19 protocols in schools.
I've been able to gain today how to evaluate COVID safety protocol plans of schools and how to evaluate appropriately.
The Lagos State government is assuring parents, guardians and members of the public that it will continue to enforce COVID-19 guidelines and ensure maximum compliance in all its schools.